A man died in CIA custody in 2002. His name was Gul Rahman. He had never been charged with a crime. He had never appeared before a judge. He died of hypothermia, chained to a cold, concrete floor. The CIA officer responsible was never charged, never prosecuted. He was recommended for a $2,500 cash bonus. This is documented in a 525-page report published by the United States Senate, available online today. And it gets worse, because the facility where Gul Rahman died was on European soil, in a country that is a member of the European Union, a signatory of the European Convention on Human Rights, a democracy. And in 2014, the European Court of Human Rights convicted that country, and then 2 more after it. 3 EU member states, 3 formal court condemnations. How many ministers resigned? 0. In the next 11 minutes, I am going to show you 3 things. First, what the CIA detention and interrogation program actually was. Not the news version, the version from the 525-page Senate Intelligence Committee report. The one that documented everything, that almost nobody read. Second, the 3 European court judgments, Poland, Romania, Lithuania. What the court found, what it proved, and the exact language the judges used to describe what happened. And third, what came after. The fines were paid, the files remain classified, and the man at the center of all 3 cases has been held without charge for 24 years. The CIA program, the horror is in the documented facts alone. September 17, 2001, 6 days after the attacks, President Bush signed a classified memorandum of notification. It authorized the CIA to capture and detain individuals outside the normal judicial process. In December 2014, the Senate Intelligence Committee released its findings, 525 pages, declassified, available online today. The full report, 6,700 pages, still classified. What the 525-page summary documented: at least 119 individuals held in CIA custody, in facilities that did not officially exist, in countries that were not publicly identified. The techniques used: waterboarding, sleep deprivation of up to 180 hours, confinement in small boxes, threats against detainees' families. The Senate report concluded that these techniques did not produce unique intelligence that prevented attacks. The CIA disputed that conclusion. One of the 119 was Abu Zubaydah, a Saudi-born Palestinian man detained in 2002. He was the first detainee to be waterboarded 83 times in 1 month. Abu Zubaydah alleged he was held in Poland, then transferred to Romania, then to Lithuania. 3 EU member states, all of them denied it. The 3 judgments. Each judgment is a separate, specific, documented fact. July 24, 2014. The European Court of Human Rights issued a formal judgment. The Republic of Poland was condemned for allowing the CIA to operate a secret detention facility on its territory, for permitting torture of prisoners held there. The court examined flight records, financial transfers, and classified intelligence shared by European partners. It found that Poland had enabled the CIA to subject the applicants to treatment contrary to the convention, that Poland had known of the risk of ill treatment. Poland was ordered to pay 100,000 euros. Poland paid. February 25, 2018, Romania. Same grounds, same program. Romania was found to have knowingly exposed Abu Zubaydah to the risk of ill treatment. Romania was ordered to pay 100,000 euros. Romania paid. May 20th, 2021, Lithuania. The court found Lithuania had violated Article 3 of the Convention. Article 3 is the prohibition on torture. Lithuania was ordered to pay 130,000 euros. Lithuania paid. 3 EU democracies, signatories of the European Convention on Human Rights, found by their own court to have enabled torture. How many government ministers resigned? 0. The unresolved present. Each fact lands as evidence. Abu Zubaydah, the man at the center of all 3 court cases. Detained in 2002, as of 2026, he remains in Guantanamo Bay. He has never been charged with a crime. He has been held for 24 years. In January 2022, the Biden administration completed a review of the CIA's detention program. The review found that the program had caused lasting harm to detainees and to American credibility. It did not result in new prosecutions. It did not declassify the full 6,700-page Senate report. It did not name the officials who approved the program. The full Senate Intelligence Committee report. 6,700 pages. 5 years of work. Cost $40 million. Remains classified. The 3 ECHR judgments document Poland, Romania, and Lithuania. The Senate report identifies additional facilities. Thailand, Afghanistan, other locations, redacted. Countries that have not been taken to the ECHR, countries whose role has not been formally adjudicated. The 3 judgments we have are the 3 cases someone was able to bring, not the full picture. The European Court of Human Rights is not a fringe institution. It is the body created by European democracies to hold themselves accountable. It condemned 3 of its own member states for allowing torture. The condemnations are in writing. The damages were paid. And the governments moved on. Here is the question this leaves. What is a human rights court for if finding a violation triggers a fine and nothing else? If a government can be found guilty of enabling torture, pay the damages, and continue governing, then the court is not a deterrent, it is a price list. And the question underneath that: Gul Rahman died chained to a concrete floor. The officer responsible was recommended for a bonus. 3 democratic governments were convicted of enabling what led to that death, and the response of those governments was a bank transfer. What does that tell you about what is still being done that has not yet reached a court? In 1947, the U.S. hanged 7 doctors for conducting experiments on human beings without consent. In 1948, the U.S. gave full immunity to doctors who had done the same thing, at a larger scale, on more people, in exchange for their data. Watch full immunity for war crimes.